Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires on part 54, my Ungrim campaign. Maybe at Wolfenburg, where bloody Volkmar has decided he's going to attack us. Now, this is a battle that I am definitely not going to win, but I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can. Like these pikemen down here advancing into Thunderophile and paying the ultimate price, which is a bullet through the face. Good. These Rites Guard are very bravely marching up to the walls and then just standing there. So they're going to be next on my priority list, but the Halberdiers are much more of a threat because obviously they reach the wall, they will then decide to climb it, and that will be bad. Yeah, they're breaking, they're off, and we're going to target the Rites Guard next. Take them out. Meanwhile, we've got some spearmen climbing up this wall. That's not great. We don't have any defences there, so we're going to move some longbeards that were defending the gates to meet them. Our crossbows are already taking fire. Our thunderers are taking fire from the Hellstorm rocket battery. More quarrelers over here, just doing their best, but these swordsmen have just marched through uncontested. We do have a Thane holding the line here, but against great swords, it's not going to be great. Nah. It's great. Anyway, and then the Longbeards moving in to intercept these great swords, but again, Longbeards v great swords is not a particularly good matchup for the Longbeards. Those armor-piercing weapons are going to cut right through them very easily. We've managed to completely destroy the Rites Guard, but a unit of Halberdiers has managed to reach the wall, so they're going to lock down this unit of Thunderers now. Quarrelers still firing. As you can see, we've done a lot of damage to this Halberdier unit. They're running up. Well, no, they've rallied. And they do have a grey wizard over here who's been casting his magic, little shit. But now he's just strutting. He's just slowly strutting. But he's taking some fire. Is he not wearing shoes? No, he's got some sandals on. Did he just take a shot to the... He just does not give a shit, does he? He's just meandering through it like, alright guys, yeah, no problem. For some reason the Thunderers seem to be taking it personally and are particularly aiming for him. The enemy Thunderers trying to get a good shot. Oh no, it's not Thunderers, it's Outriders, sorry. They don't even have Thunderers, they'd have handgunners. Unit of Quarrelers fighting a General of the Empire. That's not going to go very well. We're being overrun on the walls. We're taking artillery damage. It's not great. It's not great. For some reason the Grey Wizard is advancing. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe he's gone senile? Is he? He's climbing up. He's climbing up. That becomes. He's gonna come up to join the Spearmen, which is basically the only position on the wall we're actually winning, because Spearmen v Longbeards, very much a Longbeard. Ow. No, little shit. Oh, he's casting Enfeebling Foe. Oh, you little bugger. We've got some we've got the Sterling's Revenge climbing up now. We're being overrun. Thunderers getting cut down by great swords there. We've been beaten back off this wall. We've just got a unit of miners that's trying to block the great swords. But again, they do have armor-piercing attacks, which is something, but it's about all they've got, really. Unfortunately, army losses taking a toll. Miners are going to run away, and we're going to lose. Well, we may have got completely crushed, but we did manage to kill their wizard, and also a unit of Rites Guard, and almost wiped out a unit of Halberdiers. So, could have been worse. At least I didn't hit Zavrasta, which of course is a settlement which is keeping our trade links alive, because Erengrad is currently the port we're trading out of with the rest of the world. Oh. Interesting. Let's see if Roric Granite Hand can kill Karl. to turn up. Karl's decided to attack us. Classic Karl. He's also got some artillery, which is not great, so we're going to concentrate our fire on dealing with the Hellstorm rocket battery, because it's about the only way we can deal with enemy artillery. The rest of the army is, they've got some great swords, some Reichsguard there, crossbows, they've got a lot of handguns. So it's going to be a bit of a handgun duel, as so do we. We've also got some of the Ekrund miners currently hidden in the forest over here. We've got Slayers on our left flank, we've got Slayers on our right flank, and then behind us we've got even more Slayers, just in case. Karl flying in on his Pegasus. We've got the Silver Bullets, who are going to take some fire there. A lot of fire, in fact. And this is the point where I realise that my Thunderers have bloody skirmish mode on, so they're all going to run away before I stop them and get them back into position. Bloody useless gits. Stop it. Get back. Come on. Don't run away, you knobheads. On the right flank, we've got a unit of Empire Knights and an Empire Captain. Our Slayers are going to move in. Basically, you know how I feel about Slayers. They're sacrificial. They're sacrificial. You don't care about Slayers. Just get in there, guys. Come on. Chop their faces off. That's it. That's the way to do it. In come more Slayers. Giant Slayers. Yes, there we go. Meanwhile, Karl has done a questionable move by charging the Giant Slayers, who are now surrounding him and chopping into little pieces. And in comes our Lord as well. Rorik Granite Hand. Karl is going to get away by charging through into the back of these Longbeards and then get stuck. And then the handgunners are going to go, alright, and then just shoot him in the back of the head because he's an idiot. Aren't you, Karl? What are you, Karl? You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I wish I had the hand of God and I could do you in all over again. That's it. Go on, die. Go on, just die. Thank you. Good, that's Karl dead. Meanwhile, on the left flank, the Reichsguard Knights have been hunted down by the Slayers and are chopped to pieces. And in fact, most of the enemy infantry has been wiped out. It's just their enemy, it's just the handgunners really, just the missile units. And we're now engaging in a missile duel with them. So we try and finish them off. And their Hellstorm rocket battery has run away, which means we can now concentrate our artillery on the handgunners, which is obviously going to have the desired result of turning them into squished humans. And they're going to run for the hills. Off they go with the Slayers chasing them. And the artillery seeing them off. And with Karl dead, that army is no longer a problem. Well, that's Karl dead. And the vast majority of his army. So you can go and scurry back under whichever rock you crawled out from. There you go. Okay. Zvrasta must not fall. Otherwise I'm screwed. I mean, I won't lose all my trade income because I will still be trading with the Dwarves. But I think... Oh, and maybe Ostland. But every other faction I'll lose my trade agreement with. Which would not be good. So, we must not lose that. I wonder if I can peace out with the Lawmasters. They don't seem to mind me very much. The only problem is I'll be unreliable, won't I? Mind you, so will literally everyone else in the world, because they've all had to break a military alliance. The only people who won't be unreliable will be the Dark Elves and Tretch, which is... weird. Because they're the only ones that haven't been forced to break a military alliance with someone recently. Okay, so that guy died. We've lost Wolfenberg, but that's not the end of the world. We've got forge-proven armour. It's nice. Rorik Granite Hand has Reichshammer, and Belagern has got sea legs. And Aldin is mad. Totally mad. Okay. Zavrasta, can we reach you in two? We could reach you in 2 turns. If we went there. That could potentially... You know what? We're going to do it. Because Zavrasta must not fall. It just can't. It cannot fall. It will not fall. I will make damn sure of it. Right. Kislev, you do have defences. That's coming up. Good. We do have the Leatherworkers Guild. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Could I actually... We don't really have anyone to recruit here, do we? Okay. And the doors that they've pushed past us. So Rorik has managed to defend Wissenberg. I'm not sure why we want to maintain Wissenberg, but it's got more marble. Let's get defences, and we'll use that as a springboard. And just keep an eye on what the dwarves, because I mean there's 3 armies of dwarves. Cragbra's Keeper, Scory Dragonslayer, and Aldous Ironbeard, all pushing up towards Altdorf. They might actually reach it before we do. We will take back Ice Bay. Just occupy it. Vanaheim Mountains has been secured. Let's get Venerate the Ancestors. If we march here, we can underway across. Their next turn, we can underway over to the Empire. Oh, hello. I will not obey. Well, you say that. You say that. Okay. So, first things first, let's assault Morgur again. Because the less beastmen he has, the better. Let's just auto-resolve that fight there. And occupy. Banner of Eternal Flame. Okay. It's fine.
My axe thirsts for war.
Let's move on Caldra. Occupy. Yeah. I know. Let's get defences there, and we're going to lay siege to Hagrif, which does not have much of a garrison, so we'll just auto-resolve. And occupy. We've got Silverhorn of Vengeance, plus 12% charge bonus. Dwarven Tattooist, all good. Anything here? We do have the Face of Hagrif, which is going to give us money, iron, and marble. So let's get that one. We can build a foundry here as well. Why the hell not? May as well. Public order here is still really... Oh, it's because it's thingy, isn't it? Because it's thingy conquest. Right, Belagar, you going to get Woundmaker. And Malcolm, Overseer, sure, whatever, something like that. That makes sense.
You summoned me?
Yes, I did. You've got an assassin after you, which we don't have the money to stab, so you're just going to live there for the moment. Unassigned skill point. Warwick Davis, who... Let's get Shieldblade. Why are you so slow? It's because... Oh, right, Alric's armor. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Groby Nutter, you're immortal. You're insane and immortal. And Dino Gorman, you can be... you replenish troops, you're all good. Ancestral Grudge, is that actually going to be useful when fighting green? There's no greenskins anymore, so no. Survivalist, more hit points, less likely to get horribly murdered. Sounds, you know, positive. And Jack Purvis can have devastating charge, because why the hell not? Aldin, oh god. Blade Master. Anyone else? Christ, Crag Halfhand. Okay, you can have triangulation.
tongue is mustard.
Peter Dinklage, we don't have enough money. And research. Research. I'm just going to start like filling out. Let's get Dwarven Emissaries. Dwarven Emissaries use their forbearance of other races to play the game of diplomacy as well as any elf, lacing palms with oath gold as needed. Diplomatic relations plus 20 with factions, humans, high elves and lizardmen. That's actually going to be kind of useful now. Dwarves are kind of happy with us. Do they like the fact we're beating up the Empire? Kind of. No. No, they do not. How do they feel about the Empire? That's what I want to know. Screw it. Not important.
I answer to clan and hold. What orders?
Not Zavrasta. Not Zavrasta. Leave it alone. Go away. Volkmar, piss off. Now, technically, he could attack it in one turn. It does have to... It's got better defences. Oh, you little shit. I knew you would. Oh no, Dimzad. Daminson, you've been wounded. Okay, we need to save that settlement. Oh. Okay. Guess we're joining in on that then. That has broken our trade agreement with Bretonia though. Which is that's going to cause issues. That's going to cause some issues. Oh, hello, Morga. You coming this way, are you? Excellent. God, it all goes horribly tits up after Archaon's dead, isn't he? Isn't it? It's like as soon as he's dead, everyone just goes mental. I don't usually play much after Archaon dies. I mean, I knew that everyone, that like the relations like cleared effectively, so wars tended to start. But I didn't realise it would be quite so, because like everyone was like happy, everyone was like allied together, and then it's just gone tits up. Okay, wound success, jerk. Okay, Zavasta. No, you cannot fall, Zavasta. You must stand. Dwarven emissaries, that might actually come in use. Can we get in range by marching? No, we need... Right, we need to march. We need to march. We need to march like over... If I come over here.
Onward.
Right, then...
Let us settle this.
We can hit Treasurer Dirk Aldrich. We need to destroy this army, because if it's not destroyed utterly, then they could potentially siege and attack Durak without the reinforcements from Zavasta. Zava. We'll just call it Zava from now on, because I obviously can't fucking pronounce it. Okay, need to kill Dirk completely. No problem, can do. Zavastra must not fall, because it would screw me over. I have no money. I need money. Mostly to use to kill Karl with. So they've got a couple of units of Outriders moving ahead of the main force. They do also have a great cannon. Says their great cannon. We need to use our own cannon to destroy that, and which we do have. We do have a little cannon there. We've got a rock lobber as well, along with 5 units of Quarrelers, 3 with great weapons. We've got 2 units of miners, 2 units of Longbeards with great weapons, and 2 units of Longbeards. And then, of course, we've got the reinforcements from our brand spanking new army. First outing They're going to move up to the top of the hill here. We need to get our organ guns into position as well. It's going to take a little while because they're quite slow. Ow. So they've opened fire on us with their great cannon. We need to repay the favour by shooting them. But so far we're just taking out the halberdiers, which is, you know, it's fine. It's not too bad. I can live with that. Ooh, nice shot by the rock lobber. Excellent. Take a little bit of fire there. We're all bunched up as well, so it's it took quite a bit of punishment. We're going to return fire with our cannon, and we do have a unit of Empire Knights that is trying to flank us. I've realised they're probably going to try and go for the organ gun, which is currently fallen behind the rest of the army. So Giant Slayers moving back to intercept. We're using a unit of Longbeards just to block them while the organ guns get into position. As you can see, they really want to get around into them, don't they? They really want to do that. Our Bugman's Rangers and Quarrelers opening fire and doing significant damage. They've got a lot of halberdiers and a lot of great swords, but not much with shields, so they are taking a lot of pounding. Meanwhile, we're just trying to block these Empire Knights. We're sending the Giant Slayers in after them. They're going to get a little charge off, but screw it, it's fine. We've got more Giant Slayers. We'll wipe those Empire Knights out quite quickly once they decide to join in. Charging in against us, but we've got the advantage. Little Thori's fiery ring there did some nice damage, and our Quarrelers have really done their work as the enemy infantry that actually gets into range is significantly depleted. General of the Empire coming in, taking a lot of fire. We've got our Thane from the reinforcements, or from the garrison even, coming in to help out. That General of the Empire is going to take a lot of damage and break and run with hands. Utleman. As you can see, the Empire cannon has taken a lot of damage from our cannon. We've done a little duel. And the Empire army is now fighting for its life. A lot of their units have broken and run. As you can see, there's a little blob here in the centre where our lines join. But they're all starting to waver. And they're running for their lives. And that's not a good look, because we've got a lot of Quarrelers. And the Quarrelers are going to do their best to just cut down as many of them as possible. The more units we kill in this army, the better. For example, there's this unit of halberdiers fleeing for their lives here. That's too many halberdiers. We need to reduce that number of halberdiers. Just like we've got these Bugman's Rangers moving up into position. I think we're in range. I mean, the organ gun's definitely in range. Just whittle them down. Okay, that went pretty well. Didn't destroy enough of the army. Some units got away. And that could be a problem. Did you get a little bit of protection though? That could be a problem, because if this army comes back and lays siege to the city, then Volkmar could attack Durek and not have to worry about the garrison. Unless we can get inside the city. Oh, we're just out of range. Maybe I should have come in behind him. Oh well, no time to worry about that now. Durak, you can have... do you... okay, have Rune of Hearth and Home. Have that. It's not going to be massively useful, but we'll have that for the moment. Okay. Now, annoyingly, they've retreated right into their own territory, which means they're going to replenish, you little shits.
can I help you?
But
I will not. Armed and ready.
I feel like we should be okay. I feel like we should be okay. And Erengrad is getting defences up. Kislev's got defences. Fort Jakov has defences. It's just Zavastra is the weak link in the chain. But we need to, yeah, if we can get reinforcements over there.
Lord of Clan.
Like Ospin. Like now. Boom.
Lord of Clan Morgan. You will answer for this insult.
Then we should be fine. Probably. Hopefully we'll pull these armies away from this area.
Rune Lord.
Okay. Okay, what's the garrison like here? The garrison like here is beefy. Yeah, they would struggle to take it, I reckon. They would struggle. Let's get a treating depot. Let's get... is there anything we can get? Not really. Yeah, I should have left more armies here. To be fair, I didn't really think that Karl would declare war on me, so... There's that. Aiden, you can have immortality. Finally. You've been around for a long time, but...
Yes, let's move.
But you kept getting wounded, so you didn't quite get the experience you need. You can come down and help us. Tiny Ross, we need you over here. Maybe we could... If we could get maybe some... If we could get some more Thanes. Which I don't have the money for, but if I have some more Thanes, they can assault armies. I could just literally throw Thanes at them. Okay, not too worried about you. 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 Tech. Let's get Thane Authority. Hero actions minus 20%. That's actually going to be... That's actually quite useful. Probably should have got that before now. Never mind. Stab. Good job. Assault more units. Assault more units. That's what you're going to be doing. Okay, here's where we see if what I think is going to happen happens. Interesting. They didn't lay siege, so we've got both Durak and the garrison. If we can deal with those great swords, we should be fine. We've also got to deal with their artillery, but they've only got one cannon there. And the Hellstorm rocket battery, which we should be... it's probably got quite a long range though, hasn't it? I mean, the Hellstorm rocket battery is annoying, but it's not too dangerous. Only one unit of knights. I'm pretty confident. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see if my confidence is right next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.